Dino. After a extra long week at Super Dirt Week with all the rain delays, Dino's going to go ahead and put that time down of a 14.488 as Clay goes quick time with a 14.355 or 56, sorry. How's everybody doing tonight? Let me know in the chat as we get ready for FTM here tonight. If you're just joining, this is their second to last race. We got a follow, Noah. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it, guys. Make sure you guys get those likes out there as I go ahead and set up the other stream still. We're going to go see who is out qualifying here in just 1 second. All right, I think I got everything pretty much situated now, so let's go take a look at the TikTok. Anybody else out there? Let's see. We got Brandon Combs to the top of the chart. Dialing out there. DJ out there in the number 20 machine. Let's see where he's able to place here tonight. Jordan LeBoon goes second quickest, but Brandon Combs goes first quickest. As where is DJ going to end up currently in that number 11 spot? Can he pick up the pace? Justin Sick has not put down a qualifying. I haven't done any laps. What's up, Clint? What's up, Clint? LaFon having a little bit of fun out there. Bryson, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Make sure you guys tap that screen and give me some likes over there on TikTok. Sorry. Let's get some people up in the stream. Let's see if we got any likes over on Facebook. I got to go through and look at that stuff manually now. Make sure you guys get some follows. We got 3 reactions. As I think that is going to be just about the end of qualifying. Oh, I don't think... Oh, Justin is not in here. So it looks like we're going to have a light field here tonight. 12 cars, 75 laps. Should go pretty quick here tonight. Oh, I'm trying to get my pedals set up. I got my Fanatec wheel clip. My direct drive. Going to try that out some point tonight. As I get another follow over on TikTok. Let's go see who gives us a follow. Travis, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it, Travis. Daniel, thank you for the follow. Follow's coming in heavy over on TikTok. As it looks like they went ahead and advanced the session. Probably going to get 2 heat races here tonight. Relatively small field. Should go pretty smoothly. Yep, looks like 2 heat races. And it is going to be Brandon Combs on the pole here in heat race number 1. Clay's going to be starting second. Dalton. Wow, Dalton's out here in third. Going to be Mike Brewer starting in that number 3 spot. DJ in 5th, Samuel Bachman 6th, and Joseph did not grid up. So heat race number 1 getting ready to get in the books as these guys line up on that starting grid. You guys have a favorite in this one? I mean, it's pretty hard to bet about against the Cobber himself, Brandon Combs, as he has been dominant here in this series. 2 races left. I think he's got this series pretty much locked down. I'll have to talk to DJ a little bit more about that. But still, some races set up here tonight. And Jordan LaFon looking fast. That could make things interesting. We're going to go ahead. Oh, I am on race control, so we're good there. I got buttons again. If you want me to shorten these. I don't know if I can. This track is weird about shortening them. All right, so Brandon Combs, we are waiting for Brewer to grid up. That'll be the last car. Daryl, thank you for the follow as Brewer goes ahead and grids up, getting ready for tonight's heat race number 1. Appreciate the support, guys out there. Make sure you guys get those shares on Facebook, likes. If you're over on YouTube, say hello. Make sure you give a comment. All right, getting ready for heat race number 1 here as they come down the back straightaway. They're going to get that one to go this time by new track on iRacing here. Going to be interesting to see how these guys navigate this one here tonight. Trying to figure out what the best camera angle is. As the pace car pulls off, they're going to look for the green flag this time by. Good thing Gunner isn't here or we'd be going already. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Looking for that green flag. Oh, that's Hayden. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. It is iRacing. iRacing. Yes, it is. Ooh, the 7 of Dalton gets a little squirrely there. He's going to save it as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Brewer on the outside trying to dig. Oh, Clay gets loose out of turn at number 4. Spins it around. No caution flag. No caution flag as Clay goes around. I don't know if he had to bail or if something else happened. That looked odd as Brandon Combs drives away with this one. Mike Brewer second. Bachman in third. I'll tell you what, that double 07 has definitely been picking up the pace each and every week. Here comes Bachman trying to work the back of Mike Brewer. He's got the speed here tonight. Can he get around him as they head into the turn number 1 and 2? Bachman looking low, up underneath Brewer. Down the back straightaway. He's got to get back in line. Looks like that top lane's got too much momentum as Dalton is trying to get up in this battle. As they come out of turn number 4, here comes Dalton. He's going to smack Bachman in the rear. As they come out of turn number 2, looked like Bachman had to back all the way out of it as they get back in line. Bachman having trouble getting that thing to rotate now as they come out of turn number 4, coming across the line. 3 laps to go as Combs leads it. Brewer, Dalton, Samuel, and DJ rounding out the field as Clay is pulled off the track. That was a really weird issue with Clay. Not sure what he had going on there. Be interesting to find out. As Brandon comes out of turn number 4, he's going to get that 1 lap to go. 1 lap to go. As they come out of turn number 2, here comes the battle for that 3rd spot once again. As Bachman tries to get that thing wound up. Can't quite get there. Oh, it's 10 laps. Sorry. 10 laps. So they have 2 laps to go. My bad, guys. I thought it was 8. That battle for 3rd could still intensify here if Bachman can get that thing to rotate in. It looks so freaking tight. As they come out of turn number 4, now's the white flag. 1 lap to go. 1 lap to go as Brandon dominates this one. Yes, it is iRacing. Yep. As they come out of turn number 4, it's going to be Combs, Brewer, Dalton Dewart, Samuel Bachman, and DJ rounding out the field. Hey, yes? Shouldn't we put Cobb like a lap down? Nothing? Crickets? All right, so let's get ready for the starting lineup of heat race number 2. Okay. All right, so heat race number 2. Let's go through that starting lineup. It's going to be Jordan LaFond starting on the pole here tonight. No dirty slide jobs when you're starting on the pole. Devin in 2nd. Going to be Luke in that number 3 spot. Wheeler in 4th. Dean Reynolds going to start in that number 5 spot. Harold sick. And Justin sick is not out there. So we got 6 cars here once again. We got a ghost. What's up, Joe? What's up? 6 cars once again in heat race number 2. Should be a quick race here tonight. 75 laps only 12 cars. Good group of drivers. So these guys should be able to hold on to it. Probably go pretty quick. Jim, thank you for the share. Appreciate it, buddy. Appreciate it. As they head into turn number 3 and 4, looking for that green flag. Laboon on the gas. Green flag is out. Jordan gonna slide up front. Devin in that number 2 spot. Luke in third. Oh, the 11 of Wheeler super tight out of turn number 2. Back up to the front. Laboon gonna hold on to that number 11 with Devin in second. Hines in third. Dean Reynolds putting the pressure on him. Oof. That sucks. What did you go to the hospital for, Jeff? If you already told me, I'm sorry, I don't remember. Wow, Luke Hines disappears as Dean Reynolds is up under him. I thought they made contact, but maybe the internet malfunction might have helped them both. Back up front, Laboon leading the way as Howard tries to reel him in. Luke and Dean duking it out for that number 3 spot. 3 laps in the books. Better make it 4 laps as they come out of turn at number 4 across the line. 4 laps in the books. 6 laps to go here in heat race number 1. Devin has moved to the bottom side, trying to find something a little bit different as Harold has issues. He goes to the pits. Oh, Devin, hold on to it as he gets inside berm. Here comes Luke Hines. 3-4 car battle for that number 2 spot. Oh, I get that, Joe. That would suck. Out of turn number 4, battle for second on as Devin goes back to work, trying to get that number 2 spot. Dean Reynolds just behind him. Wheeler in that number 5 spot. 4-car battle for second. Out of turn number 4, they're going to get 3 laps to go as Laboon drives away with this one as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Laboon's just got to keep it straight. These guys duke it out for this number 2 spot. Not even close as they come out of turn number 4. 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go as Devin almost bounces it off the wall. He's going to catch the berm into turn number 1 and 2. Dean Reynolds, nowhere to go. He's got to stay in line. That's going to allow Hines to pull away as they head through turn number 3 and 4. You can see how tight they are. Coming out the corner. Going to be white flag. 1 lap to go. Here comes Dean Reynolds. He sent it in there. Couldn't get the drive off as they come down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Checker flag is out. Give Laboon the win here in heat race number 2. Luke Hines, Howard, Reynolds, Wheeler, and Klump rounding out the field. Hold on. What kind of back road challenges are going to be? Clay, you coming back? I was going to say. Yeah. I was wondering what happened. All right, I was just checking. All right, so these guys coming out onto off of pit road. They get a little bit of a warm up here. I'm not sure if we're going to run the full 4 minutes. They might because the car count is so light. These guys are going to go out here, put some laps on the track, try to slicken it up a bit. Track actually looks pretty... Ooh. Oh, yeah, you did tell me. That's right. You did tell me. I do remember that. That is rough. That hurts. Thank you for the like, Joe. Appreciate it. I couldn't imagine. So, 3 years ago, COVID, 2020, July, I'm breaking up a fight, and one of them is my neighbor and a friend of mine, and he's a little younger than I am, definitely in better shape because he does framing for a living. He's in the framing union, and so I knew the best bet for me was to bring him down to the ground. I was just trying to keep him out of jail. And when I went to go bring him down, I was going to land on him. So I put my hand out to catch both of us, and I broke my wrist so bad. I had to have a plate put in. I mean, it was pretty rough. So that sounds more painful and a lot more recovery, so. But I definitely feel some of that broken bone pain for sure. Just not to that extent. All right, guys. Warm up is closing down. They're about halfway through this, as we got about 1.5 minutes left. This clump is going to go ahead and pull off the track. These trying to get these setups figured out. We've seen a bunch of guys ultra tight. That might be the way you want to be at the end of this 75 lapper here, though. That track is going to get slick, slick, slick. That's way more. I only did it in one spot, and that was enough for me. It still hurts. It still hurts. Look at that. Bachman goes to the top of the charts with a quick time. So I definitely feel your pain. 1/3 of your pain, Joe. I feel 1/3 of your pain. But yeah. Well, you'll have lots of iRacing to watch at least Sunday through Thursday. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure the elbow's gonna work a lot like my wrist did. Like I feel it in my fingers. Sometimes my fingers hurt and I get the tingly in my hand and stuff like that. So, how old are you, Joe? How old are you? As the warm-up is about to end, about 10 seconds left, and we're going to go to tonight's main event. So, not that it's a huge challenge, but Brandon Combs going to take the back-to-front challenge. He's going to take the EOL on the start. He's going to start at the back of the pack. If he wins this one, he gets an extra $10 out of Dean Reynolds here tonight. We'll see. Oh, well, almost happy birthday. We'll see if I remember. Yeah, I mean, so I'm 42, so I was 39 when I broke my wrist. Look, I had broken bones when I was a kid. They don't heal the same way when you get older. All right, tonight's starting lineup, starting on the pole here tonight. He's taking the EOL. It is going to be Brandon Combs. Outside of him, in that number 11 machine, will we see a dirty slide job? It is going to be Jordan LeBoon. Starting in third, we got Mike Brewer. He's got some speed here tonight. Luke Hines in that number 4 spot. Dalton, we don't see him out here too often. He's going to be starting 5th. Devin Howard in 6th. Bachman in that 007. We've seen some speed out of him. It was a little tight. We'll see if he get that one straightened out. Starting in 7th, Dean Reynolds in 8th. Going to be Dylan Deward, DJ, starting in that number 9 spot. Wheeler 10th, Clay in 11th. And rounding out the field is going to be that number 60 of Harold Klump. Should be a good one with these guys. Should be a good one with these guys. Right? I will say, that is one thing where the elbow would probably definitely affect you more than my wrist did. I raced with the broken wrist. I raced before I even got the plate in it. I was probably dumb for it, but I definitely did race. All right, guys, they got them stacked up 2 by 2. We're going to be looking for that green flag. As the pace car is in, Mike Brewer now taking that number 1 spot as they head to turn number 3 and 4. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. Brewer's going to take off. LaFont going to put that thing in 2nd as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Side by side for 3rd. Luke and Dalton side by side out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Brewer goes low. Here comes LeBoon to the outside. Down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Brewer's going to get way sideways on entry as they come out of turn number 4. Drag race for the lead into turn number 3 and 4. Who's going to get it this time? By LeBoon. Gets the run out of turn number 4. He leads lap number 2. The LeBoon gets the lap led. What's up, Mayo? gets the lap leg on the outside. Man, I am, Laboon is a slider guy. He takes the move on the outside. Good run for him as he's got the lead. So Laboon out front here tonight in this 75 lap event. Mike Brewer going to fall back in line. Luke Hines in third. Dalton finally got that number 4 spot as Dean Reynolds trying to dig up to 5th. He's going to take the spot. As here comes Bachman back down low. We're going to still try to run that bottom line in that number 39B as they head through 3 and 4. Might have found a little bit of speed as he gains on Jordan LaFon. Nope, LaFon going to be quicker that time by. So the bottom side is definitely unique on how it's working. What's up, Justin? What's up, buddy? Laboon leads the way. Mike Brewer in second. Let's jump on board with Brewer here. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I'm sure my car sounds are way too loud for you guys over on TikTok. I'm sorry about that. Always forget to do that. There we go. Let's jump on board with Brewer just to get a look at him trying to dig down on the bottom side. And then we'll go find Brandon Combs as he's trying to do that back to front challenge. And he is hammering that gas out of the corner. So Brandon Combs, he's in the chaos. He's using that berm to help the car rotate. He's probably saving a lot of tire doing that as he rolls the bottom. He has made his way up to 6th already as the caution flag comes out. Dean Reynolds with trouble. Let's go take a look and see what happened to Dean. Oh, Bachman comes up. All right, so we're going to go ahead. Dean, you guys didn't actually have contact, did you? Yeah, I didn't see any on my side either, but Bachman came up and I don't think, and Dean tried to back out of it. Cars looked super tight. All right, so it's going to be Laboon leading the way here tonight as he's got Mike Brewer in that number 2 spot. What a race for these guys. I mean, I still think Brandon Combs is going to be tough to beat as he sits back there in that number 6 spot. All right, so Dean Reynolds on pit road as he had some issues with his rear end, and he had to go ahead and take the tow, I believe. Did he take the tow, or was he able to drive on? Let's take a look. Oh, he had to take the tow. So Dean Reynolds takes the tow, getting onto pit road. Pace car is in. All right, so sounds like Dean Reynolds gets back out on the track. Is going to get back out on the track as he has taken the tow here tonight. I'll go ahead and click the delay so it doesn't pull off. Yeah, new wheel. I hit the wrong button. All right, so Dean Reynolds out on the track as they're going to get ready for the green flag this time by Jordan Laboon out front, Mike Brewer in second, Luke Hines and Samuel Bachman are your top 4 as they head into 3 and 4. I think 1 and 2. I don't know what frickin' turn they're in. I think they're in 3 and 4. Oh, they delayed it. I guess it didn't go green on its own. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. Laboon on the gas, down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Luke and Brewer, they're going to make contact just a little bit out of 2. It's going to be Brewer keeping that number 2 spot for now. Here comes Hines down low. He's going to push through turn number 3 and 4. Him and Brewer side by side down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. This track is looking pretty racy here tonight as these guys are side by side. Hines finally has to settle back as Brewer's happy to get back down low as they come out of turn number 4. He's been rolling down there the whole time. Let's go check out Combs. He's up to that number 5 position in that number 28. Just easily rolling the bottom. Just look how smooth he is in that number 28. Let's go to Park Chase. He is just pedaling it down there. He's not too hard on the gas. Uses the berm to help it rotate. Just sets that left front in there. Rotates around the corner. Drives off. He is gaining ground here. Let's see. Is he he is the fastest car on the track as it stands right now. Luke is going to get a little tight in the corner. That's going to check up. Thought I seen a wreck. That's going to check up Bachman just behind him as they come out of turn number 4. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Brewer down on the bottom trying to reel in Jordan LaFawn here tonight. Jordan LaFawn putting down a good clip right now. These guys struggling to catch up as we watch the battle. Now starting to brew for that number 3 spot as Brandon Combs has worked his way around Bachman. Ooh, Luke is going to disappear into turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn 4, will Combs have third? Out of 4, he does. Move Brandon Combs up to 3rd. Brandon Combs making his way up towards the front as he closes in on Brewer. Brewer going to move back to the top. Here comes Combs. Down low, out of turn number 4, side by side for that number 2 spot. Brewer's going to cut down across the nose of Combs. Combs going to get the run off of turn number 2. They almost touch. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Combs with the slide. Cut down by Brewer. Brewer can't do anything with it as they head into 1 and 2. Combs going to move back up to the top as Brewer now tries to work the bottom. Good roll through 1 and 2 for Brewer. On the bottom as Combs is going to run slider through turn number 3 and 4. Down the front straightaway, Combs going to keep that number 2 spot. Can he reel in Jordan LaFawn now? That's going to be the big question as we are 19. Going to make it 20 laps this time by. 20 laps in the book as they come out of turn number 4 down into 1 and 2. Brewer in that number 2 spot now getting pressure from Luke and Bachman. Say what? What's up, Box? Bachman gonna roll low through turn number 3 and 4, looking for that number 4 spot. Can't quite get there yet. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Watch that 007. He has been getting some speed each and every week as it looks like Brandon Combs has caught our leader as they come out of turn number 4. Jordan LaFawn trying to wheel that number 11 with a broken wrist out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Can he keep this car underneath him? Out of turn number 4, it's going to be 23 laps to go. They got 52 laps to go. Long time still for LaFawn. LaFawn going to take care of those tires as Combs going to roll up underneath him. He's going to slide him through 3 and 4. Cut down by Laboon. Leave it to Laboon. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. New race leader Brandon Combs into turn number 3 and 4. Jordan LaFawn is shocked, I will say that, as they come down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Combs leads the way. Jordan LaFawn, Samuel Bachman up to 3rd. Luke Hines in 4th. Brewer's falling back to that number 5 spot, and it's these guys as Dylan and Dalton duke it out for that number 7 spot. Question here, is there any brotherly love, or will they use those doors as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway? Dalton holding on to the number 7 spot, or sorry, Dylan holding on to the number 7 spot as Dalton falls back to 8th. back up to the front as it's all Brandon Combs, 1.5 seconds out in front of Laboon. Bachman in that number 3 spot. Let's take a look at these times. Bachman, second quickest car on the track. Well, I'll take that back. Devin Howard is the second quickest car on the track. Way back in that number 10 position. He is ripping the top. Could he have something for these guys later in this race? Bachman going to move way up to the top in the 007. Let's see what the lap times look like this time. Bias Devin has issues. He keeps it going straight, but climbed the wall as Laboon continues to try and preserve that number 2 spot as he loses ground on Combs, and Bachman slowly closing the gap from that number 3 spot. Getting jiggy with it, says Ox. What's up, Ox? We got a stack up further back as these guys try to get it figured out from about Luke Hines on back. Here comes Clay. We saw he had a little bit of an issue earlier. He's now back out on track, digging his way up through. Currently up in that number 5 spot. Clay digs down low as Clump has issues. Is there going to be a caution? No caution. Flag is Clump enters pit road. Oh, there it is. Caution comes out. Let's take a look and see what happened to Harold here. Oh! Alright, so you can see what happened here. It just got real bouncy here coming out of the turn. Watch this car just bounce. Sweet. What's up, Bob? Yeah, he just bounces out of 4 and it just carries him right up in the wall. Takes the tumble. Caution flag comes out. Oh! So the car gets a little too bouncy for Harold. Devin's coming on pit road. He grabbed the wall earlier. He's going to go get himself a fast repair. As we are 33 laps into this one. 33 laps, closing in on the halfway point here tonight. Laboon, if you guys didn't hear it over on TikTok or hear it on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, or Kick. LaFon says, I'm happy. I got to lead a few laps. But how about Brandon Combs going from that number 12 spot, worked his way up into that number 1 position as the pace truck pulls back out as they're trying to give Harold an opportunity to get that car towed, get that fast repair. He is back on the track, and we're going to get that 1 to go this time by. 1 lap to go as they come across the line. All right, they got them set up 2 by 2 by 2 as the green flag's going to fly this time by. Brandon Combs and Jordan Laboon filling in that front row there. Does Laboon have anything late here for Combs? We're going to find out. He might have to worry about Bachman. Bachman's been quick. Green flag is out. Green flag is out as the top 2 go single file really quick as Bachman has to get on the brakes as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Here comes Luke Hines up underneath. They're going to try and make it 4 wide. That's going to be tough here. They get it back down to 2 by 2 as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Out of turn number 2, Luke into the back of Bachman. That's going to make them sideways as Bachman tries to hold on to that number 3 spot. Down the front straightaway, Clay's got to fall back in line as, wow, Clay almost got killed by Luke Hines out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway as here comes DJ down low, up underneath Brewers. They come out of turn number 4. These guys really struggling off of turn number 4 as the bumps have gotten really bad here tonight as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. We got 38 laps complete this time by. 38 laps complete as Brandon Combs takes that lap, has the lead. Jordan LaFont in second, Bachman in third. Here comes Clay looking for a podium as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Clay gonna dig down low through the slick as Bachman rolls the high side into turn number 1 and 2. Who's gonna win this battle for the podium? Clay looking good right now. He's going to take the number 3 spot. Bachman going to move back down low. Realize the top side wasn't where it's at as they get single file for the top 4. Let's jump back as we got a battle between Brewer and DJ still as they come out of turn number 2. Here comes Dalton in that number 7 machine. He's going to try to dig up underneath Brewer out of turn number 4. 41 laps in the book as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Closing it. Oh, Dean has issues. Dino with issues. No caution flag. He keeps it going straight. So Dino able to keep it straight as we go back to the battle for 5th as DJ has caught the number 17 of Luke. He's going to look up underneath into turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, coming to the line. Luke with the big run on the high side. He's going to keep the number 5 spot. DJ going to dig back low into 1 and 2. Side by side, down the back straightaway. Who's it going to be here tonight? Oh, Luke, little loose on the top side. Oh, DJ not able to get that position that time by. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Devin having issues. Caution flag comes out. And these guys are going to have to go back to work once again as we got 44 laps complete. We're going to have 30 laps to go when they take the green flag. Let's see what happens to Devin here. He's going to... Oh, he sends it too hard. Oh! Sent it too hard. Then a little bit of neck coat in the wall. That is unfortunate for Devin as he takes the big hit there. Caution flag number 3 for the night. Trying to... LaFon's asking what gear he's got. Alright, let's see if we get that 1 to go. Looks like they're going to get that 1 to go. Stack them up 2 by 2. Looking for the green flag. This time die. Looking for the green flag. Out of turn number 4. Green flag is out as Combs gets on the gas. What's up, Butters? Butters says go Dean. Dean's struggling here tonight as they come out of turn number 2 down the front straightaway. I'll tell you who's not struggling. It's going to be the number 28 of Brandon Combs as he has come from the back starting last place here tonight up to the front. $10 on the line for the back to front challenge. Out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Clay and currently in that number 3 position, putting the pressure on Laboon. Laboon not getting away. They're going to lose ground on Clay. Here, or on Brandon. Here comes Clay down low. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Man, that track is bumpy here tonight as they come across the line. 48 laps in the books. Let's go back. Oh, we got one turned around. It's going to be Brewer facing the wrong way. Caution flag comes out. 48 laps in the books. Oh, was he going already? Let's go take a look at Brewer. Let's see what the blimp looks like here. Ah, this will work. Oh, Brewer got the berm, and Dean could not miss him. Caution flag comes out. I think he got a little bit of the berm and just kind of had to brake. All right, guys, caution flag number 4 out on the track as it looks like we're going to make this one a quick caution. 48 laps in the books. We're going to have 26 laps to go when they take the green flag. They're going to stack them up side by side, going green this time by as they head into turn number 3 and 4. When will Combs fire them off? Green flag is out. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4 That might have been a good start for LaFon, as that made it easy for him to get single file, as Clay had to get in line. Here comes DJ to the outside in that number 20. DJ cutting his way up through the field. He is up 5 positions, trying to look for a top 3 as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway, DJ looking for a breakthrough race. Maybe he's got something for Brandon here late in this one as they come out of turn number 4. 51 laps in the books as the laps are ticking down. Watching this battle for that number 3 spot as we got cars down low. Thought Devin went around. Here comes Dalton up into the wall in that number 7. Not a bad track. Jordan LaFon trying to defend that bottom side. He's going to pull away from Clay as Clay had to back out of it. I'm doing pretty good, Butters. Sorry, I just seen that. As they come across the line, 53 laps in the books. Clay digging the bottom side. DJ up high as Devin has issues once again. He keeps it going straight. Devin definitely on that struggle bus here tonight as we go back to that battle for that number 2 spot. Here comes DJ looking down low. Bachman back up in the mix. Bachman trying to move his way back forward in that 007 as they come out of turn at number 4 down into turn number 1 and 2. DJ running slider. Is Bachman going to get up underneath him out of turn number 2? Can't quite get there. As now the battle is turned to that number 4 spot as Bachman putting the pressure on the 20 of DJ. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Single file now for that top 5 as they come out of turn number 4. Brandon Combs out front, 1.1 seconds over Laboon. Laboon in second, Clay third. Battle for 4th as Bachman is looking low. Can't quite get there as they head into turn number 3. Here comes Bachman low out of turn number 4. He is trying to get that bottom side to go. Gets up underneath DJ into turn number 1 and 2. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Bachman starting to get that bottom side to roll. Getting that momentum going on his side. Can he get that number 4 spot? Almost there that time by. Through turn number 1 and 2, down the back straightaway. Bachman continues to dig down low. Crossing the line this time by. It's going to be 15 laps to go as they come across the line. 15 laps to go, 60 complete here tonight as we continue to watch the battle. As Hines gets the wall back behind these guys, he keeps it straight. Bachman digging hard down low out of turn number 4. I'll tell you what, Bachman really digging in that 007. Not everybody. No, not everybody. You don't have to be Full Throttle Motorsports for this. This is a good series, Butters. You get back on more often. Here comes Bachman digging down low into turn number 1 and 2. Can he take that number 4 spot? Clay is driven away. They're going to need a little bit of help, a caution, or a quick pass here as they have lost a ton of ground on the 3rd place car of Clay Christensen. This is open. They do open. But you know it's a good group of guys. Back out front, it is going to be Brandon Combs, Laboon, and Clay. Your top 3 as Clay has reeled in the number 11 of Jordan LaFon. LaFon racing with a broken wrist here tonight as they come out of turn number 4. Coming across the line. 10 laps to go. 10 laps to go. Are we going to get a battle for that number 2 spot? Jordan trying to hold on. It's not that bad. And honestly, I'd make a couple tweaks to the fix setup, and they've done such a good job with the iRacing set. But this is a good group of guys. They'd help anyway, I'm sure. But Fulton's coming back, so I know you're going to be interested in that as they head into 1 and 2. Got 8 laps to go as we watch these guys duke it out down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. Can LaFon hold off Clay for 7 more laps as they come across the line? Clay putting the work on, trying to get all over the back bumper of the boat. Let's jump on the cockpit, in the cockpit of that number 51. He's going to dig the bottom side. He is so smooth down low. Oh, yeah, we'll do an announcement. Clay digging down low, trying to get up underneath Laboon. Laboon in that at number 11 as they come out of turn number 4. Going to be 5 laps to go. 5 laps to go. We're going to go off the gearbox of LaFon. Oh, they make contact down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. Clay in that number 51 all over the back of LaFon. He's going to give him a bump. Oh, LaFon's going to get the wall to head into 1 and 2. LaFon going to squeeze down Clay as they come off of turn number 2 down into 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, 4 laps to go. Battle for second is really heated up. Clay gonna try to dig up underneath. Here comes Clay down low on Laboon. Laboon trying to hold on to that number 2 spot here tonight. All right, Butters. Oh! LaFon comes up. Clay's got to get on the brakes as we got 2 laps to go. Brandon is checked out 4.5 seconds out in front of these guys as we're going to watch the battle as they come out of turn number 4. White flag is out. Battle for second on the screen. Battle for 4th just behind these guys. Out of turn number 2, here comes Clay. Clay trying to find a way around that number 11 as they head through 3 and 4. One last time. Checkered flag is out. It's going to be Brandon, Laboon, Clay, your top 3. DJ and Sam, your top 5. What a race here tonight. Let's go ahead and do tonight's results. It's going to be Brandon Combs with the win. LaFon in second. Clay in third. These guys are going to line up out here. We'll get a good picture of it. Going to be DJ in that number 4 spot. Bachman in 5th. Dalton in 6th. Going to be Wheeler in 7th. Dean Reynolds in 8th. Luke Hines in 9th. Going to be Brewer in 10th. Devin Hauer 11th. And Harold Klump in 12th. All right, we're going to go see if the top 3 are in the Discord. We're going to go ahead and pull them in for an interview. Good racing here tonight. All right, who do we got? We got Clay, Brandon, and we need Laboon. Well, hello, guys. Let me turn on the headset so everybody can hear you. All right. Man, what a race here tonight. I know it wasn't a lot of you, but ultimately a clean race. Clay, you had to put some work in here tonight. Work your way up 8 spots up to that number 3 spot. Just couldn't seem to find a way around LaFon. Track got real bumpy there.
Yeah, the middle was quick, but LaFon would slide up a little bit on 4 where that was my best run in the middle, and I'd have to slow it down and I'd lose all my speed, and it was really tough to pass here.
Yeah, it definitely looked tough, but there's a lot of 2-lane racing. I mean, I could point out Brandon when he came up through, but I've seen quite a few guys. If you could really clip that inside berm and let the car just rotate around the bottom, it seemed pretty fast.
Yeah, it was quick on entry, mid corner too. I had a 96 in, and she was a little doggish coming out. I think it saved me a little bit in the end by having a better drive off, but I think I should have went a couple clicks up and balanced it out.
Well, good run here tonight. You got any friends, family, sponsors you want to give a shout out?
Thanks FTM and also FTM for putting this on. Blast run with them guys and Swan Speed Shop.
Good run. And Jordan Laboon in that number 2 spot. Man, you started out front, got to lead some laps here tonight, and held on for second. I mean, with a broken wrist, you got to feel good about that.
You damn right, man. I'm happy. As I was saying earlier, I was hollering at these guys. I was like, I don't care what happens. I led a few laps, so I got me some TV time. I had a blast. Yeah, we got our cast cut off today. They gave me like this little splint with a piece of metal in it just to kind of brace it over the next couple weeks. But yeah, she's sore.
Yeah, I was gonna say
definitely
getting it out of the
man,
cast and moving it more.
She's Yeah, she's sore. I'm gonna go take some ibuprofen and kick back with the kiddos and relax.
Yeah, I'm sure that's all you're gonna do. Bachman said good race, but yeah, that was a good race, LaFon. I mean, I'm sure the TMs started coming in, offering you like 20, $30 to wreck Combs, but you didn't. So okay. good good
Hell, I
run.
wish they would have, cause I would have dumped him. Nah, I thought twice about it.
Good run here tonight.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
Good run here tonight. Why don't you give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
um, First off, thanks to FTM for putting this little series on for us. Thanks to you for broadcasting all these races. I'm not sure if my grandma's down there in the chat or not, but big thanks to her. She gets a kick out of watching me get on here and try to win a race every once in a while. So thanks to her. Thanks to iRacing for the beautiful setup. A couple changes. These things are decent. Um, didn't have anything for Combs, but if you want to finish on the podium, plug the iRacing setup in and change a couple things. You'd be all right.
you, you've been on the struggle bus here lately, so it's good to see you out front.
Man, you ain't lying. I'll take it how I can take it how I can get it, man. I'm just glad I know Clay was faster than me there towards the end. I was all over the fucking place, dude, trying to keep this thing as straight as possible. So thanks for him for not turning me and letting me finish up here. And yeah, that's about it, man.
Well, go enjoy your night, relax with the kiddos, and take some ibuprofen.
Oh yeah, brother, man. I'll holler at you later.
All right, buddy.
Good run, Combs.
Thank you, sir.
Cobber. Well, cobs come from corn. Corn makes ethanol. I think you're making straight freaking alcohol and running in that thing. You're so much faster than everybody else.
I don't know.
That's why you're just the cob, not the corn on the cob. No.
Yep, that's why it's just the Cubs.
Good run here tonight. Relatively small field. I mean, it was probably a pretty good, easy decision to take the decision to go front to back for $10.
Honestly, no, and I really like Dino threw it out there after the heat race, and I thought about it the whole second heat race, and it's kind of just like, I don't know, because it's hard to pass here. And, I made a good amount of my passes, just kind of setting them up off of 4 on the bottom down into 1, and then try to break even with them off of 2 and just throw a slider into 3, and it worked out decently, I should say. I mean, it wasn't the greatest. It wasn't the fastest way to pass people, but this place is just so hard to pass at.
It looked like your car just really rolled the bottom, and everybody else was kind of moving up middle top. You just kind of rolled the bottom nice and easy. Seemed to really work for you, kept you out of trouble, and helped you make a few passes. You think that was really just having it hook up on the bottom and being patient and letting it roll through the corners? You think that was the key?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I wasn't up on the top with them guys carrying a lot of momentum around, so it was kind of harder for me to try to actually complete the pass on exits unless I did an early big slider on them into 3. Um, into 1, the car is just really good as long as I get the left front to hit that berm and kind of just ride it and about center. The car was a little too tight at the beginning of the race to be able to do that, but then as the track slickened up, the car just got better and better.
Well, it's like win 455 for you here in the FTM series. I think we've done like 18 races and you've won 400 of them. No kidding. But good run here tonight. Why don't you give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
Yeah, I just got to give a huge shout out to Dean Reynolds over at Super Dirt Car for coming on board. Guys, thanks to Chip Makers Racing, Banging Sets, Corey Heating and Air, DFP, FHP, Zero FG, B&B Custom Baits, Combs Cuts. You for throwing these races up. I mean, this has been badass watching these streams back after next day running the races to see if I can learn anything. And I gotta say a huge shout out to FTM for giving us a place to come race at and run some open 358 sets. And it's a badass group of guys to race with. They're a lot of fun to be around, hang out with, and yeah, it's been a lot. It's been a lot of fun running here this season, and can't wait to get to Charlotte and hopefully end it on a high note.
Well, one more week and one more opportunity to talk to you, right?
I mean, maybe we'll see. We'll see how it all works out.
Charlotte can
I mean,
get crazy, 4 or 5 wide.
oh yeah,
Everybody's
absolutely.
fast. I call it Talladega dirt.
Oh, I would agree with that, especially in these 358s. 100%, I would agree with that.
Well, go enjoy
Anyone can win there.
this victory, and I will see you next week.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it, and thanks again for putting these streams on. I really appreciate it to everyone behind the scenes to once again give us a place to come race at.
Good race, bud. Have a good one.
Thanks, sir. You too.
All right, good racing here tonight, guys. That's going to be it for tonight. I'm going to go ahead and call it a stream. I'm going to go play with my new Fanatec wheel. Well, I'm probably going to go spot Roger first, then play with the Fanatec wheel. So, as always, until next time, be safe and have a good night.